friends, welcome to the platform of Darshanik. This is Akshay Kadam. So guys, today on this platform of Darshanik, I am going to discuss with you one UPSC strategy related discussion. So guys, today's topic is what UPSC expects from the aspirants. Okay, what kind of students UPSC wants to recruit in its through its exams. So as we know, UPSC changes syllabus in 2013. And after UPSC changed syllabus in 2013, okay, later on, in subsequent phases, many state governments changed their prelims syllabus in line with UPSC. They even changed main syllabus in line with UPSC. More than 11-12 state governments of India also have the syllabus same as UPSC. So why UPSC? All these state governments change their syllabus. And through this change syllabus, what kind of students they want to recruit to be a future bureaucrats of India? And what kind of, how you need to prepare for your prelims exam. In your mains examination, what qualities they are looking for in your answers, or what kind of answer you should be writing, or even in interview stage, what they call personality test, what kind of personality UPSC is expecting, okay, from the aspirant that they should have or they should develop, okay, through which they will give you more marks in interview. So what kind of answers you need to give, how you need to prepare, how you need to write your mains answer. This is a very important part. And so to understand this, okay, we need to understand, okay, what UPSC is expecting from the aspirants. But before going into answering this question, guys, then we need to first understand, okay, why in 2013 UPSC changed the syllabus. Okay, and so once you understand, we understand this, why UPSC changed syllabus in 2013. Okay, what thinking process went while changing this syllabus, then automatically we will get understanding what it expects from this examination, from this new pattern or syllabus that UPSC has changed in 2013. Okay, so first let's discuss, guys, why UPSC changed syllabus and many state governments are even in the process of updating their syllabus. Maharashtra government will be having its examination syllabus change from this year. So in 2015, the new examination will be on same line or on same basis as UPSC examination. So what Maharashtra government is expecting, okay, from this change syllabus also. So all this question, to know the answer, we will first discuss why UPSC changed syllabus. So lot of commissions and their opinion recommendation went in the process which led to final change in the syllabus. In 2011, UPSC introduced prelims. 2013, they changed the mains also. And so major recommendation that had impact were Nigwekar committee's recommendation. But even Nigwekar committee ke pehle, there were many recommendations of different committees, Kothari commission, etc. But most importantly, second ARC, second Administrative Reform Commission, about which you study in ethics paper a little bit, their recommendation on ethics, in ethics. But separately, guys, second ARC suggested lot of reforms, and they even suggested reforms to Department of Personnel and Training, okay, and suggested them how UPSC need to update itself in tune with the modern times, modern socio-political economic challenges. And accordingly, okay, DOPT updated the syllabus and got the bill passed from the parliament and told UPSC to change this pattern. Okay, so first we'll try to understand what this committee is recommended and how UPSC, by changing this syllabus, what qualities then it is expecting from the students. And so, first of all, guys, okay, there was one ex-chairman of UPSC, that is DP Agarwal. Okay, unka ek statement tha, what he is saying. I will just give you first these recommendations of different committees or their opinions, and then we will go on discussing what exactly they are looking for in the aspirants. And so UPSC ex-chairman DP Agarwal said that the endeavor of the commission is to ensure that all the candidates are judged on the basis of in-depth knowledge and understanding rather than information gathered. Okay, so DP Agarwal was chairman of UPSC while the syllabus changes were taking place around 2013 during that time period. And see what he is saying, that the aim of this commission, that endeavor, why we are changing syllabus, is to ensure that all the candidates are judged on the basis of in-depth knowledge and understanding of the concept, okay, rather than this information gathering. Point is, we don't want, what they clearly are saying, that we don't want the officers who are in the service only because of rote learning, rote memorization. Okay, we don't want ratta marne wale officers. We want officers who could understand the things. So conceptually, who have in-depth understanding. जो old syllabus था guys, उसमें prelims में भी there was optional paper. You study prelims 10-12 years, optional के help से you can crack prelims. Mains में भी there were 4 optionals के paper. Okay, the 300 mark, 1200 marks का optional, 600 mark का general studies. So optional का you can do lot of rote memorization because it's the static part. You study optional 7, 8, 10 years. Obviously, you will get very good marks in mains, and automatically you will go for the interview then. And that old syllabus was focusing more on rote learning, rote memorization of facts. Okay, majorly static content, which has no relevance with the modern socio-political, cultural, economic affairs. And also, it wasn't checking the understanding of the subject. Largely focus was on rote learning. So first thing UPSC wanted, okay, that they didn't want this rote learning wale, ratta marne wale officers. What they wanted, want is officers, okay, who have in-depth understanding of the subject, conceptual understanding of the subject, applied understanding of the subject, not just rote memorization. Okay, so their focus was how much well you have understood these concepts. Okay, so understanding part that they focused on. Then second ARC guys also see what second ARC is saying. Second ARC also recommended that rigid rule-bound bureaucracies be changed into flexible action-oriented bureaucracy. Okay, what second ARC is saying? कि जो rigid rule-bound bureaucracy है, we don't want that rigid rule-bound bureaucracy. We want to change that bureaucracy into flexible action-oriented. Okay, वही वो status को maintain करने वाली bureaucracy नहीं चाहिए. Okay, same bureaucracy which is just generating poverty के statistics, which is generating the population के statistics. They want bureaucracy, okay, which is not rule bound, status quo is the way British left behind. They don't want now bureaucracy which is of colonial mentality. They want bureaucracy, okay, who will adopt, evolve and change as per the modern circumstances. And so second ARC also recommended that they don't want this rigid rule bound bureaucracy. Okay, कि सिर्फ वो स्टेटस को में रहो, रूल में चलो. ओके, जो व्हाट वी कॉल कि रेड टेपिज्म पब्लिक इन पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. ओके, कि लाल फीत जो होती है सारी फाइल्स पे. ओके, और सारे प्रोटोकॉल में स्ट्रक्चर में रहने वाली ब्यूरोक्रेसी. वी डोंट वांट दैट प्रोटोकॉल बेस्ड, स्ट्रक्चर बेस्ड, रूल बाउंड ब्यूरोक्रेसी. ओके, एंड दिस ब्यूरोक्रेसी, रूल बाउंड ब्यूरोक्रेसी बी चेंज इनटू फ्लेक्सिबल action oriented, okay, which is flexible, which as per situation the bureaucracy that will adopt, evolve. And the development work needs some flexibility from strict observance of rigid rules and regulation. और ये जो सारे नियमों के हिसाब से चलने वाली, rigid rule से चलने वाली bureaucracy is more causing more damage to India, especially हमारे जो welfare programs etc. उनके लिए it is the biggest hindrance. And so we don't want this rule-bound bureaucracy. We want open-minded, flexible, action-oriented bureaucracy. What second ARC was telling. And I will tell you how it is linked with the syllabus. First, understand their expectation. And so, what they want, they want flexible bureaucracy, which will change, which will not हमेशा की rule ये बोल रहा है, okay, law ऐसा है, उसके law के sub clauses ऐसे हैं. They don't want that kind of bureaucrats कि वो जो सिर्फ rules और regulations बताए. They want who will use rules, regulations, okay, to generate something good, to generate public good, okay, to solve people's problems. And so, training for civil servant should be able to bring about behavioral and attitudinal change. Okay, ये जो जैसे जो government perception is there that if you go to any government office, government का काम है, then it will take a lot of time. Government bureaucrats don't work. Okay, government में कोई not work gets completed on time. This kind of जो mentality है bureaucracy की, या everything is okay in bureaucracy, ये lax attitude जो है, you can even go to a government office without uniform, you can go to any time on government office, you can put leaves. This kind of जो mentality regarding of the bureaucrats and perception of government, okay, we don't want that. We want to change perception of the government in people's mind, and we also change the attitude of the bureaucrats. And attitudes can only be changed if, okay, these students that you are recruiting are young minds. Okay, if you are recruiting students who are 30, 32, 35-year-old, okay, very rigid students, by that time this personality becomes very rigid, attitudes become very rigid, and changing their attitudes becomes very difficult. And that's why UPSC want to recruit students which are younger, Okay, and if you want to recruit younger students, then you have to remove this emphasis on optional papers, emphasis on static content, and add more reasoning based content, more application oriented concept, conceptual understanding based syllabus. And that's why they introduced CSAT. Okay, they made removed one optional paper also. So all these changes, what they want was that someone who is preparing for many years and someone who is fresher, there shouldn't be much difference in the competition. There should be level playing field, equal playing field for everyone. And so, okay, those who are preparing even in less years should be able to get, should be able to crack exam, we should be able to select them, hire them. And these young kids, guys, or young students have very flexible mentality, or they have very what do you call their personality pattern is, or behavior can be easily molded, changed, and we can make them the bureaucrats that are suitable for dealing with 21st century challenges. And that's why major emphasis was on behavioral attitudinal change. And let's see what second ARC saying again, or also saying that second ARC believed rapid and fundamental changes are taking place in the country in terms of rapid economic growth. कि लास्ट 10-15 या 20 साल में, 25-30 साल में, या एलपीजी रिफॉर्म्स के आफ्टर एलपीजी रिफॉर्म्स देयर हैज बीन वेरी रैपिड चेंज और रैपिड इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ. Okay, fundamental change is taking place in the country in terms of rapid economic growth, urbanization, environmental degradation, new technologies are coming up, like social media, make continuous new technologies, metaverse, etc., AI. All these new technologies are coming up, and response time to adapt to these changes is much shorter than it used to be. And so this response time to adapt to these changes is much shorter than what it used to be. Okay, and that's why कि ये जो response time है, which is very short, they, for example, आपका जो artificial intelligence इतने rapidly it is coming up with new AI के updates. Same way social media के लिए, India has social media के लिए one law, and before we could make or finalize that law, social media related law, we have the new metaverse now. Okay, we have AI now. So how we can, ये जो technological upgradations, environmental degradations, everything is happening very rapidly, and bureaucracy don't have enough time to respond. And that's why they want bureaucracy which is not rule bound, rigid, but one who very quickly responds, adopts, evolves, and flexible, open-minded, which is adaptive to the changes, behavioral attitudinal changes. They are very adaptive, and that is one of the most important quality they want to see. Okay, in UPSC recruits, UPSC aspirants. Okay, and even when you go to Labasna, they will be training you, okay, on those line. And so, as an instrument of public service, civil servants have to be ready to manage such a change, and they want bureaucrats who are ready to change, who are ready to update. So, if you are a UPSC aspirant and who is status quoist, who is not open-minded, who is don't like or resist change, okay, who don't want to update itself, don't want to understand the pattern and study accordingly, that this exam is not for you. Okay, donkey work के लिए this exam is not there. They want smart work. Okay, इसलिए वही same old mentality से if you are preparing for this examination, that is not going to help you. Okay, you need to update yourself. Okay, and study and have and write your answers, prepare for your examination in this open, dynamic manner. And that's why I continuously tell, instead of reading, okay, some static books or newspaper के editorial etc. से ज़्यादा, you listen open-ended on a different YouTube channels. Okay, focus more on those YouTube channels. Okay, वहाँ पे you will get vast variety of data, lot of open-ended information. Listen to people from different diverse backgrounds, industrialists, celebrities, scientists. Okay, and get the inputs from all the angles, and keep on building your database. That will be more productive considering what a UPSC exam expects than आपके जो static books related जो content है. Yes, static book related content is necessary. Okay, it's 50% part, but 50% part is this dynamic content that UPSC wants, and they wanted this change-oriented bureaucracy, action-oriented bureaucracy. So you need to be that kind of bureaucrat. And so, what civil service need in globalized world is dynamism. Are you open to change? Okay, don't resist change, embrace it. They want the bureaucrats who are having this change-oriented personality, who are open to change, who are dynamic civil servants. And there are many more points that I will discuss with you, but let me give you an example. If bureaucracy is not dynamic, what UPSC is saying, if bureaucracy is not dynamic, if bureaucracy is not open to change, don't have flexible mentality, okay, moldable personality, okay, if it is rigid rule bound, don't understand the challenges, foresee the challenges, what damage, how it can make lot of damage. And so to just give you one example of that, okay, this is the river bridge on Choltuca river in Honduras. Now poor African state या जो country है, okay, collected money from their poor people through the taxes and constructed this bridge. 300 crore ka bridge they constructed many years back, okay, and when they completed the bridge, okay, river changed its direction, and now this bridge is case study across all the MBA colleges or public administrative के जो colleges है. In all those colleges, this is one of the classic example how bureaucracy destroys country's economy if they don't foresee the challenges, update and evolve themselves, how they waste the money, waste money of the people, waste the resources of the country, and why then this rule-bound, rigid bureaucracy who is not open-minded, who can't foresee challenges, who can't think strategically, okay, they don't want. And this is the issue of India also, okay. So in my app classes in ethics, okay, one of the value that I discuss in civil servant is strategic thinking, the foundational value of civil service, or important principles of public life, or aptitude for civil services. तो उसमें lot of different qualities I discuss, 25-30 qualities, and one of few important qualities is dynamism in civil service, strategic thinking, okay, transformational thinking, innovative thinking. Lot of qualities I will discuss with you then, and why these qualities matter, because of if you lack dynamism, open-mindedness, if you can't foresee challenges, if you are not visionary bureaucrat, okay, this is how bureaucracy destroys government's funds, resources, wealth, etc. And that's what, guys, this river bridge on Choltuca river, and that's the condition, okay, of all the bureaucracy, especially in middle income group countries or developing countries ki bureaucracy, the way their mindset is, and why second year was emphasizing on this bureaucracy which is adaptive, dynamic. And that's why CSAT ka paper, which is focuses more on reasoning, puzzle solving, okay, predicting patterns, data interpretation, okay, reading comprehension. Don't just read the lines and reproduce the lines by rote learning. You should be able to read between the lines, interpret the RCs, reading comprehensions. So overall, what they are expecting, you understand this, and if you understand this and you prepare in this manner, then sure shot you will be able to manage this examination. You will be very confident while preparing for the examination. And so basic quality, dynamic thinking, open-ended personality that they want, aspirant who doesn't have only bookish knowledge, okay, but who understands socio-political realities, contemporary realities, and studies in open-ended manner. And that's why I consistently tell in all my lectures, spend more time on YouTube, okay, studying open-ended. And I have already recorded one strategy-related discussion, okay, about which non-textbooks that you need to read for UPSC. So do check out that video also. Okay, from where you need to sources that you need to read other than non-textbook. Okay, I have given the list of important books, and along with that, other than books, what YouTube channels or how you need to study. So there is a separate video I recorded. Do check that out. And so point is, okay, why are you and your friends are dying? So you might be too big to fail, but trust me, adopt or you will die. Then guys, uske alawa, what are the other reasons UPSC changed this syllabus, what they are expecting? So first is, guys, veterans versus freshers. And this point I told you, they want young recruits whose personality is moldable and they can train them the way they want. Age agar zyada hota hai, 30, 32, 35, then they don't want such a bureaucrats, okay, in the civil service, because guys, today's situations are so challenging, and a bureaucrat is the center point in that district as a IAS, as IPS, as IRS. And if they are not adaptive, if they don't evolve, okay, then that will cost to the nation. And that's why this is an exam which gives you the topmost post that UPSC or Indian government recruits through direct examination. And that post, then obviously they will not be giving you to a person, okay, who is not rightly suited, his personality is not rightly suited for dealing with the or handling that post. Now just to tell you guys, my wife was got selected in 2018 के exam में. Now 2 years after training and 2 years when she joined the job as assistant commissioner, okay, in first 1 or 2 years itself, she was dealing with the cases of very big multinational companies, international companies, okay, Coca-Cola से लेके, Mastercard से लेके, etc. An amount of fine or tax addition, etc. what they can do was in the range of 133 crore, 92 crores, इतने बड़े बड़े amounts के, okay, tax additions and everything. Yeah, as a additional SP जो students है IPS, etc. they are getting entire block to run, the district to run, okay, collectors जो IAS, etc. okay, they are getting this posting as the deputy collector, entire block to run, and so such a responsible job they are giving you in the first postings itself, then they can't be giving those jobs just because you have prepared more years or done lot of rote learning in your examination. And that's why guys, veteran versus freshers, जो pre 2013 का जो syllabus, that syllabus was there, in that syllabus more focus was on the veterans who are preparing for 8-10 years, lot of rote learning, and prepare your 2 optionals and crack the exam without much understanding of GS, no focus on CSAT or those aspects. And that's why guys, pre 2013 main scenario had given an edge to veterans or freshers, and UPSC wanted to recruit young minds which are moldable. And so if you properly plan, I will record separate lecture for that, but if you properly understand UPSC exam, then you will understand, doesn't matter how many years you are preparing, but half of the competition UPSC is finishing, all these people who are preparing for many years, by removing them in the first in the game of CSAT itself. Okay, then some students protested against CSAT. So initially CSAT was at least marks used to get counted. Now CSAT is qualifying, and UPSC had changed syllabus after so many years. So UPSC wasn't going to make any compromise on the standards. So if you don't allow us to count CSAT marks, then we will make CSAT qualifying, and such a hard to qualify. Okay, they have made it now that half of the competition they are removing, who are only studied general study ka part through rote learning for many years. They are finishing that competition, half of the competition in the prelim itself. So if you prepare CSAT well and crack that, and with the basic average and proper understanding of conceptual understanding of prelims paper, you will be able to make it through the prelims. And once you make through the prelims, mains may be, static part may be, okay, GS 1, 2, 3 may, it doesn't give you good marks. Okay, even toppers have marks up to 100. Essay ethics paper gives you very good marks. Okay, and जिसमें आपका preparation 1 or 2 months का preparation, okay, proper preparation, and 1 or 2 months ka essay answer writing, ethics answer writing, you can improve easily. And so, and then optional paper which give you very good marks, or उसमें भी paper 1 is only static, paper 2 is very dynamic, adaptive for all optional papers also. So there also they have created a lot of level playing field. Okay, और उसके बाद interview, so obviously if you are younger, then they have the soft edge, they will give you good marks compared to those students I have seen who have given 7-8 attempts, even reached to the interview 4-5 times, but they are still given marks below 140, below 150. Okay, so clearly in interview stage maybe they are considering this factor, and that's what this they have made this veteran versus fresher a quite level playing field. And so guys, and I have also recorded separate lecture on significance of essay and ethics paper while cracking UPSC ka mains examination. Do check that out, that lecture. And on my Darshanik IS app, I have already launched these courses. So do check out those courses. And I already, I tell you there, and I already told you in many of my other lectures that my classes of ethics and essay that I have launched on app, and my notes that I will give you in the class, okay, this will be one-stop solution. You don't need anything else. You don't have to read anything for the essay. You don't have to read anything else for the ethics. All that reading ka part I am doing. I am giving you that content. I am going and I will be discussing that very much in detail. And जैसे UPSC expect कर रहा है from applied perspective, क्योंकि half of ethics paper is application, or essay may be how to show your comprehensive understanding, multidimensional understanding. Okay, that I discuss. So these my essay and ethics classes, do enroll there. That will be your one-stop solution. You don't need anything else. And optionals you need to manage well. Okay, and if you do that properly, you will be able to crack this exam systematically. So understand the need, then you will understand how to prepare also. Then generalist versus specialist. Now see again, old syllabus mein focus was more on specialist. 2 optional ke paper, 1200 mark ka optional, prelim may be optional. And so if you are specialist in history and geography, take these 2 optional, you will crack it, or anthro sociology, or any 2 optionals. But now they don't want this specialist officer, they want generalist, okay, who are having basic awareness and a wide understanding, open-ended understanding of all the disciplines. And that's why they have added so many subjects in the mains paper, ethics, essay maybe they check your general understanding, koi bhi topic do, you need to write 2 essays on that. And again, along with that 2 essays, they are focusing more on variety of subjects like history, maybe post-independent Indian history, world history, ancient, medieval, modern, art, architecture, geography, maybe a lot of different parts of the syllabus, polity, economics, and areas that they are covering overall. So they are expecting a lot of generalists now, not the specialist. And so aim was to pick a well-educated candidate who is well aware of everything, social, political, economic, current affairs, what is happening in media, what is happening in politics, what is happening in economics, what is happening in international relations, everything. That well-read person, what is happening in India ke villages mein, what is happening in India ke urban clusters mein, what is happening in India ke tribal areas mein, what is happening in India ke northeast mein, what is happening in Kashmir, LOC pe. Well-educated mind that they want. You should be like person like Google. Now generally my relatives, few of my friends and relatives generally call me Google, okay, because in UPSC automatically 8-9 years when you teach, you study a lot of content, you read a lot of books, etc. And that's what you need to be, exactly that kind of personality they are expecting, that you have basic awareness of all the things. That any news comes, if you open any newspaper, and someone, your relative gets something on WhatsApp and he asks you, SSC news aayi hai, okay, then what do you and you should be able to discuss that with him. You should be able to explain that news to him, debate that topic with your friends, relatives, etc. Okay, so what is happening with Punjab ke sugarcane farmers, what is happening with Maratha reservation Maharashtra, what is happening in Manipur ke border pe or Myanmar ke border pe, etc. So you should be aware of all these basic issues. Okay, what is happening internationally in Ukraine, abhi Israel, Palestine ke, what is the status, etc. Okay, why most of the IT company mein they are saying they will be big layoffs. Okay, ye jo chal raha hai. Then Zuckerberg and many social media platform ke people were called for, by the US Senate. What happened there? So you should be that open-ended person who studies all this news all time and remain aware. And if you are prepared that way, then you will develop very well-educated mind. And they want such a well-educated candidates and not specialist. So change of more weightage to general studies makes it clear that the aim of UPSC is to select candidate with wide general awareness. Okay, and that's what you need to have, this wide general awareness. And I told you on my YouTube channel, I have already recorded one video, non-textbooks to read for UPSC, or channels, videos, channels, etc. that you need to follow. Okay, then do check that video out. Okay, and subscribe to all those channels and keep on listening or studying that way, open-ended manner. You will get very good score in essay, ethics, and other aapke, even paper 2 of any obstacle that you are studying for, etc. Then relevance to contemporary challenges. Largely guys, prelim may be lot of question from current affair, mains may be a lot of questions are based on current affair. So largely they don't want ki write a essay on some colonial time period in India, this kind of essays. Yeah, write a essay on Gandhi, okay, or how India's independence would have been different without Gandhi, that kind of. Now they expect more, you study Gandhi, but from modern perspective. Which Gandhian thoughts are applicable in today's context? They asked question on in ethics on Buddha and Guru Nanak last year. What was the question? That which Buddhist ideas are relevant to the contemporary society today? They don't want you to study Buddha of 2500 year old, but you have to explain what Buddha you studied 2500 years back and these ideas that Buddha gave then, how they are applicable today. Same question they asked you on Guru Nanak, that which Guru Nanak's thoughts are applicable to today's in today's social context. Okay, so even that Guru Nanak ka question was as from the contemporary perspective. So everywhere they were expecting that you should not be that bookish person who only knows the content, but you should know which content is relevant now. Okay, so if you are studying Karl Marx, even in optional paper, is his ideas relevant now? If you are studying Adam Smith, then what Adam Smith idea gave of capitalism then, okay, is the today's capitalism same, and are his ideas applicable today? Okay, so Vivekananda discussed something 120 years back. Okay, his idea of Neo Vedanta, are they applicable today? Okay, and so this contemporary relevance, that what matters to them more. Okay, so relevance to contemporary challenges, and that's what one UPSC ka SAB was on the same line, that history repeat itself first as a tragedy, second as a farce. So history SAB, you should learn things and apply it to the today's world, and from whatever you study in history, you should understand how not to let the history repeat. Okay, spot the signs of history and don't let it repeat. And that's how even in your essay, everything they are asking from contemporary perspective. So previous syllabus was not adequately addressing contemporary socio-economic political challenges faced by India. Syllabus revision was aimed to make the syllabus more relevant and responsive to current issues and development. Okay, so syllabus revision was aimed to make the syllabus more relevant and responsive to current issues. Okay, and so current focus, that is there, and that's why I told you, if you study more current affair for the prelims, okay, you will be able to manage that through CSAT. I told you half competition they remove. With strong current affair base and basic understanding of polity, economics, etc., you can be through the prelims, then you can go to the mains. Again, on basis of current affair, you can handle paper 2, paper 3 very well. GS1 thoda static hai. And then essay ethics, maybe you have to show a lot of current application or use lot of current ka information, and वो अच्छे से current करके essay ethics manage करके optional paper by managing that, you can go for the interview. Interview may be most of the question they ask on contemporary topics also. And so this is one thing they are clearly expecting. They want bureaucracy to understand today what is happening and should be able to solve today's problems. Okay, and one of the problem with the bureaucracy, जो UPSC has asked essay 10-20 years back, that colonial mentality still hindering India's success, and they don't want bureaucrat of that colonial mentality. And even there was one topic that 21st century India is run by 20th century bureaucracy with 19th century laws. Okay, IPC CRPC जो 19th century में बना, by using that वो जो British that mentality that they left behind 20th century की वो bureaucratic mentality, we are governing 21st century India, and that's the major problem with India today, and that's what they don't want, that rigid rule-bound bureaucracy but flexible open-minded bureaucracy. Then focus on analytical abilities. Okay, that point I have already told you, they don't want rote learners. Analysis, reasoning, okay, logical reasoning ability that they are focusing more on, analytical abilities they are focusing more on. And so pura essay ka paper is extremely analytical, okay, reflective, your reflection on the topic, your analysis of the topic. Okay, and even CSAT mein what ability they are focusing is logical reasoning. Even ethics paper, doesn't matter that philosophies that people have given 2000 3000 years back, okay, or 300 400 years back, Bentham, Kant, Locke, whatever they said, are their theories relevant today? Is John Locke fundamental rights ideas relevant today? Okay, is our ideas of Kant on deontological ethics are relevant today? Are ideas of Bentham on utilitarian ethics relevant today? And so half of the paper of ethics is a case studies. Okay, and I have seen most of the coaching institute may, they will hardly teach 1 or 2 case studies. Okay, that is very bad way you want to teach for this ethics paper when half of the paper is case studies. And so in my app classes, guys, I will discuss with you more than 25 plus case studies, okay, with model answers, because that's the half part of the syllabus, and how to use whatever we have studied in 120 hours of the class, how to apply that in the case study, that will be my more focus. And even in ethics paper, half the case study, what they are expecting through that case studies, focus is, okay, analytical abilities, whether you not only conceptual understand thinker, but can you apply that thinker, analyze the case and solve that case study. So case study is totally application oriented, analysis oriented. You need to reflect on the case study, and that's what they are expecting even in essay papers. And so the revised syllabus emphasize the development of analytical and problem solving skills rather than rote memorization of facts. Okay, so first of all, you are just preparing by giving more hours to the study, and you are just preparing for giving just finishing books after books, you are on very bad track. Okay, prepare with the strategy. Okay, so gadapan mat karo, literally and metaphorically. Okay, literally don't do a donkey work. Okay, and literally like this, be a smart, understand what UPSC expects and prepare accordingly. Okay, if you don't know what do you call what the end goal is, what they are expecting, then there is no point. Okay, everyone is racing, or UPSC expect you to race in this direction, and बहुत donkey work करके with extreme hard work and effort you ran in opposite direction, you will reach the wrong place first, and it's of no use. Okay, so understand basic expectations. Then one more thing that they are expecting clearly from the syllabus is interdisciplinary approach. Now, what is interdisciplinary approach? Now, they expect whatever answers you write, especially this is applicable for mains part, that you should have understanding of the subject from multiple perspectives, multiple dimensions. And that's what in my essay classes I focus more on, ethics lectures I focus more on, multiple, how to be multidimensional in your answers. Okay, and what is multidimensional? Interdisciplinary approach is that the new syllabus expects an interdisciplinary approach integrating concepts from various disciplines such as economics, politics, history, geography, sociology. Aim is to hire candidate with holistic nature of governance and policy making. Okay, so aim is to hire candidate with holistic nature of governance and policy making. And holistic nature of governance means you should understand any issue like urbanization is a challenge, crime as a challenge, holistically. What are the social reasons, what are the cultural reasons, what are the religious reasons, what are the family factors, what are psychological reasons, is media responsible, constitutional factors, then legal factors, administrative factors, geographical factors, historical factors, technological factors. You should be able to do very wide interdisciplinary analysis of those subjects, multidimensional analysis of those subjects. Okay, and this is very important quality again they are expecting. And then ethical moral dimensions, that is quite clear. That's why they added ethics ka paper separately in your syllabus. Okay, so the candidates with high ethical standards, integrity and commitment to public service values, reflecting importance of ethical leadership in government institutions. So clear-cut focus on ethical moral dimension. They clearly don't want, okay, old bureaucracy, my baps sarkar mentality wale, master mentality wali bureaucracy. They want bureaucracy with civil service orientation. Okay, and this basic, at least they know what it means to be a bureaucrat, what exactly it is expected in democracy from the bureaucrat, the agent of welfare state, compassionate, empathetic, integral, okay, who work in proactive manner, bureaucrats with probity, etc. So in ethics paper we will discuss all these 24-25 values I will discuss with you then, and one value will be that dynamism in bureaucracy, strategic leadership, innovative leadership, transformational leadership, etc. Along with that, this civil service orientation. ये जो लाल दिए, this red beacons that government officers, administrator, bureaucrat used to have on their cars. Okay, Supreme Court had banned all those red beacons. Okay, reason they don't want bureaucracy with that master mentality, my baap sarkar mentality. They want bureaucrat with civil service mentality, who have this spirit of service, who are committed and dedicated to the cause of public welfare. Okay, who understand the essence of by the people, for the people, of the people. Okay, and that bureaucracy they want, and that's what ethics ka paper, which is quite logical. And so to conclude or sum up all these points, what UPSC expects from the aspirants, okay, is these different qualities. Okay, and if understand these qualities, prepare, okay, with these qualities in mind, trust me, you will be in much better position in competition compared to your other friends who are just doing the rote learning, okay, or studying for UPSC from the same old mentality, say. Okay, and so first thing is, guys, in-depth knowledge, conceptual understanding. If you don't understand conceptually, then you are not studying well. You think if I can't understand this, but I will mug up, then you are on the wrong track. Understand concept, anything what you read conceptually. Okay, ask the teacher 10 times. Okay, and if teacher is telling you, okay, that just read it. Don't go in detail. Don't try to understand. Just study this way. वो ओल्ड मेंटेलिटी के टीचर्स भी फॉलो मत करना. Okay, don't even study them. Okay, you need a teacher who will explain you everything conceptually then, and he's telling you to rote learn anything. Okay, don't go in detail, just ऊपर ऊपर का पढ़ लो. Okay, that's then he is not the right teacher to guide you, mentor you, as simple as that. Okay, then so in-depth understanding, conceptual, don't go by rote learning. Then reasoning skills, analytical skills. You should be able to reason, analyze why this happened. What could be the reason? If these things happen today, okay, or how it is applicable today. So you should be able to reflect on the quote or any statement, question, or whatever topic you are studying. Okay, so Himalaya is more earthquake prone, but while Maharashtra is not. Okay, then you should be able to interlink concept also, interdisciplinary approach, rock system with earthquakes, etc. Crime with socio-political, ethical, all other reasons. Okay, even crime or economics correlation. इस तरह से हर टॉपिक वट एवर यू आर रीडिंग यू शुड बी एबल टू डू लॉट ऑफ एनालिसिस रिफ्लेक्शन ऑन दैट टॉपिक. देन एप्लीकेशन ऑफ नॉलेज, यू शुड बी एबल टू अप्लाई आइडियाज वट एवर यू आर स्टडीड. ओके, philosophically Buddha के ideas, are they applicable today? Whatever Gandhi said, okay, is it applicable today? Whatever Tagore said then, is it applicable today? Okay, whatever idea you are reading of any person, you should be able to link it today. Is it applicable from today's perspective? And if you study that way, ethics paper, you will score very good. Okay, because half of the paper is application of ideas. And there, in my classes, I told you, I give thousands and thousands of examples while in my classes. Every concept we study, I give you 4-5 examples, especially administrative example, even मेरे real life के examples. Okay, dilemmas I encountered. Yeah, students tell me, sir, this happened with me. Even I tell lot of those examples. Yeah, मेरी wife or other जो मेरे students, bureaucrats, batchmates है, whenever I discuss with them, they tell the challenges that they faced on duty. Okay, even I discuss those examples. But when I discuss all these examples, then only okay ethics paper में you will be able to score good on case study के part पे. And that's what this application. And this application you need even in optional papers, guys. Now, psychology में paper में there was one question, how to reduce India's carbon footprint. So they don't want whatever you are studying in psychology paper में, you should be able to use those psychological theories to reduce the carbon footprint of India. ये जो ethics paper में you have entire psychology का paper, psychology part of the syllabus, attitude की theories, attitude formation, attitude change. So can you able to change people's attitude to reduce the carbon pollution? Can you use the understanding of social psychology to change people's mindset? And this is what they want, the application. Then flexible, dynamic thinking. They don't want, and और उसमें भी flexible, dynamic, the bureaucracy that evolves. Okay, they don't want moldable, they want moldable, open to change personality, flexible, dynamic personality, strategic personality, who quickly readapts and adapts and evolves. Now understand why this is important. In ethics classes, I discuss this in detail. But basically, just to give you one example, the way Indian bureaucracy is working, old bureaucracy, extremely status quoist. Okay, Aadhaar card came, they tremendously opposed the Aadhaar card. We don't want changes. Okay, again, and only thing they know is a ban mentality. COVID came, ban India. Okay, corruption deal kar rahe, notebandi. When Elon Musk was planning to launch Starlink project in India, he started a website to know how many Indian people will be interested to subscribe to my Starlink project. He started on a website this subscription plan to know the advanced bookings. Trika chairman said that Elon Musk doesn't have permission or license, okay, to issue ये Starlink के projects in India, ये packs in India. Now, bhai, Elon Musk doesn't need India. India needs Elon Musk. So well they handle the Trika department that they have totally ruined the telecom sector of India. It is only running on basis of Jio and Airtel. This is the condition to which you reduced India ka telecom sector. They don't tell Elon Musk what permission he has or he don't have. Get out of your office, go to Silicon Valley and give him the permission. You take the license to him. Elon Musk don't need India. India needs Elon Musk. His Starlink project. तो इस तरह की वो बैंड मेंटेलिटी की ब्यूरोक्रेसी दे डोंट वांट. GM crops entire Europe is eating. India has banned it for last 20-25 years. Cryptocurrency when came, India banned it. And now when crypto prices are so appreciated, okay, India legalized the cryptocurrency. And this is how bureaucracy working, okay, in delayed way. It's not flexible, open to change. New reform you suggest and they will oppose. Okay, and that kind of bureaucracy they don't want. And why? That's why then Prime Minister is hiring more lateral entrants, because these old bureaucrats are not good enough to deal with this challenges, issues. And then they want understanding of in an interdisciplinary approach. They don't want one RBI ka chairman with history optional paper, and through history optional he has cracked the UPSC then 30 years back, and on the basis of that he will be running India ka RBI today. Then that will end up in a disaster. Okay, yeah, 20-30 years back, someone, okay, with the geography and anthropology optional crack prelim, crack mains, become bureaucrat, and now is running SEBI and IRDA, or sitting at Telecom Regulatory Authority. They exactly then such a people, guys, will ruin India. So they want bureaucrats not with one or two paper ka specialized knowledge. They want bureaucrat, okay, with general basic interdisciplinary awareness of all the subjects, multidimensional awareness of all the subjects. And through that multidimensional awareness, you crack the exam, and next 20-30 years, you need to then specialize yourself, like Raghuram Rajan, in economics, in public policy making, or in agriculture, forestry, etc. And then later on, after 20-30 years, you will be appointed only on that post, SEBI, IRDA, jaise RBI, if you have that specialized knowledge also. And so that's right combination of interdisciplinary knowledge and later on in your career of one field ka specialized knowledge, and that's how you will be hired and appointed. And then ethical moral personality, obviously they are very strongly looking for that dimension, ethical moral personality, and study with focus on current issues. And whatever you are studying, apply from to the contemporary perspective, from current issue ke perspective. And that's what these basic things that UPSC needs from you. So first, guys, so what UPSC wants from the aspirants, understand this first, okay? Because if you don't understand, okay, what race you are running, okay, how you need to prepare for that race, okay, then you will never be successful. You need to train yourself in right way, prepare in the right manner. Don't do donkey work. Just because 6-7 years you are studying for the exam, UPSC is not going to show any mercy, not going to give you any grace marks. Rather, they are going to give you less marks. Prepare more with the strategy. Okay, prepare more with the plan. Understand the need and prepare accordingly. And so, the statement I told you, don't be a donkey, literally as well as metaphorically. Okay, don't do this hard work. Hard work is not nowadays paying off in your syllabus. Okay, and generally there will be one more recording I will upload YouTube strategy में 33% rule. 33% is only your coaching, because if coaching is everything, so कोई गच्चिक और बहुत great institute है, then all students of that institute should get selected. Okay, coaching is just 33%. Then 33% is your own understanding, conceptual, analytical, reflective, application-oriented understanding, how you are studying that properly. Okay, and then 33%, guys, yeah, how much you do answer writing practice, etc. That is 33%, and rest 33%. Okay, these strategies that you need to apply all the strategies in the preparation. Okay, there are very lot of strategies are there, like essay ethics you score more, optional may you score more. Okay, how to prepare for CSAT. Okay, test series practice, MCQ practice, mains ke essay writing practice, getting feedback and improving, etc. या interview के लिए mocks preparation, etc. Lot of strategies are there. Okay, how to write horizontal answer, not to write vertical answers. So check out my strategy ke discussions. I have uploaded a lot of videos, and I will keep uploading many more videos. So those strategies also matter. Okay, so understanding what UPSC expect is also one strategy. So 33% is your coaching, 33% is your own study efforts, okay, conceptual, reflective understanding, say the way you study, interdisciplinary way say you study, different YouTube channels you listen, open-ended you study, the way you study, and 33% is your strategies. And that's why, guys, okay, don't work like a donkey, be a horse, be a smart work, okay, literally gadapan mat karo. Understand the need first. Okay, most of the students I see, guys, they directly come and jump into the examination. Yeah, ye jo hai, the most of the content that you need to first understand the demand. You need to expect what UPSC want from the students. Okay, they are not taking exam for you. Understand, UPSC is taking exam for India. They want bureaucrats who will handle India. Okay, they are not taking exam for you. Okay, and so they are hiring for India. Then you need to understand what challenges India is facing today, and what way then bureaucrats, kind of bureaucracy, will be able to deal with those challenges. They are taking exam for that. So up 8-10 years you are preparing, and you are, let's say, 9-10 attempts to appear, but just you are giving 8-9-10 attempts, they are not going to give you extra marks. Okay, because you have shown a lot of hard work for so many years. Gone are the days of that old way, 8-9 years you prepare and then you crack the exam. Okay, it's not technically possible now because optional or wo jo static content ka relevance has been tremendously reduced, and CSAT etc. makes it impossible. Just 7-8 years you put and you crack the exam. Okay, and so don't do this donkey work. Study with the strategy, study with the plan, study by understanding what is needed. Okay, work like a horse. So that's all for now, guys. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned to my YouTube channel. Okay, Darshanik IAS by Kadam Sir. Do subscribe, like, and share the videos, and join my UPSC Ethics 4 Telegram channel. There you will get a lot of content, PDFs or notes to download, and also download my app Darshanik by Kadam Sir. Link is given below in description. Okay, from Google Play App Store, and there I have launched essay ethics courses. So do enroll for those courses, which will be one-stop solution for all your essay ethics needs. So thanks for listening, guys, and stay tuned.